We are in the zone. Greetings and salutations, fellow Landsradians, the High Council, and to all of those beyond. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for continuing to wait with bated breath for me to come back, for us to reconnect again here at Ebony TKR. It's the R5 Life with Leto. I am Leto the second, R5 Muad'Dib of the Landsred on server 19. Oh my gosh, not server 1964 anymore. Yes, we have merged. 1964 has merged with another, and we are now server 1834. We have been paired up with formidable, formidable friends, allies, all right, and unknown mysteries that is quite enjoyable. It's brand new territory. I want to talk about that a little bit, but I am now R5 of the Landsrad on server 1834. How about that? Wow. Checking back at things as far as the channel goes and the content that's been there, I finally started utilizing the posts there. All right. If you will, I'm like, hey, thinking about everybody all the time. I'm feeling honestly kind of bad that that I haven't been, recording and or sharing or connecting in some way, you know, without any details. Things have been, it just hasn't been ideal as far as the recording opportunities and or environment. And what we're finally there. Man, last time, what did we do? I think our last video was on soul binding, and we got Rostam in there to pair up with Tistria, and then we showed the comparison between the two. That was a lot of fun. Got some good feedback there. It was exciting. I hope you all learned some neat things, and I hope we all benefit from it. But that is over 2 weeks ago now, 15, 16, 17 days or so, because I have since completed one soul binding session and or phase, a 15-day period between Olav the second and Tistria. So I renewed it, and I was like, okay, I hope and I think that this binding essence stays at 100. All right, buddy, love you. You're doing awesome. And it did. So each binding sesh, if you will cost the same amount. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I'm waiting on that stuff. Will cost the same amount of binding essence, okay? And that was reassuring. Definitely was. So that was the last time. We're kind of going into a oh, and then we had server war and all that stuff. Server war is always I've talked about it before. Sorry to go on and on. We're reconnecting it. We're going to talk about this new update and some of these things, and especially the merging of the servers and some things in there. So hang in there. I want to know how you're doing because of the last server war. Did you anything new? Any new wings out there? A new win, a first win, perhaps anything. Hopefully, not terribly discouraging, but a learning experience and a growing experience. Ours was fun, I guess you could say. I had a good time, met some cool people, and frustrated some, I suppose, too. I've been kind of, I don't know, a big fish in a small pond for the most part. And as far as our matchups go, they were favorable, and I did really well against some good, strong keeps. And I, I scored really high, but we still lost. Many of us did score high. I believe my score was somewhere around 6.5 billion. It was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. Tortured, tormented, uh, some of the players, in a really nice way, because you know me, I'm a nice guy, and it wasn't about bragging or rubbing anything in, but it was cool to try some things out and to see, how far I've come along and how things have been working out as far as what we're doing here, what we're learning together, and what we are building for our ebony future. Um, I hope you experience some cool things too. Segue into this server merge and kind of what would you consider? We were 1964. We are merging with a more active and older server, 1834, because the lower the numbers, the longer they've been around. Hey, buddy, I love you. Please be careful, okay, with the noise. Um, and a lot of experience, a lot of extra time to play and to grow together and stuff. And perhaps, and some of y'all, maybe you can comment on this, because I know some of you from old servers have jumped around a little bit and maybe even merged. There are different things, game modes, game mechanics. I don't know, different events almost, um, um, uh, depending on the server where you call home, the server you call home. For instance, here's one thing. Oops, not there. Uh, we on 1964 were used to having Battle of Zama, ZMA, and I realize now, I'm talking about Battle of Zama, and maybe not everybody knows what that really is. Check this out in the competition tab: Battle of Guacamoyles, Battle of Constantinople. Those are regular, right? There's no Battle of Zama here. Apparently, this server, our new server, 1834, didn't experience and or even know what Battle of Zama was. See here, let's go to our Arc of Triumph, our triumphal arch. All right, and you can look at the monarch battle logs of various. Look, there's no Zama in here, and I don't even remember now if there was a Zama to begin with. But we don't have that. So is that specific to this server and a group of them as far as their number goes, or is it everything before a certain age of a server that doesn't do it? Because there are no there are no fame quests associated with it, and there's nothing substantial as far as unlocking another part of your wonder or anything with the Battle of Zama. But it was a good way to get good stuff and get experience. And it was the way that I unlocked the spiritual beast Hati. All right. Oh yeah. Grab that thing. You aim at it with L1 and then square. Yeah, there you go. Square it. No, not L2, L1. L1. L1's the small one in front. Okay. Jump, jump, move, doop. I And then you swing it at him. Remember, yeah, there you go. That's where you dodge. Okay, sorry, my son is playing Spider-Man's Morales, and sometimes I can't help myself. We've been having a lot of fun of that together. Okay, let's see here. I unlocked the spiritual beast Hati on there instead of having to use spiritual beast scales to acquire that particular spiritual beast. And that was not an opportunity for some players. So I'm grateful for that. But that is one thing that's different. Hey, check out another thing. I don't know if it was specific to this server 1834 or if it's something that 1964 would have experienced eventually. But here on our main gate, the keep gate, we've got this. I've got this. I've never seen it before. Perhaps some of you have, perhaps not. Expedition. There's an expedition option here. What is this? Does anybody remember? Oh, goodness, it was at least 6 months ago now. 4 or 5 or something. Sea Rush, the Sea Rush event. Over the course of a certain amount of days, over the course of like 40 or 50 days, I don't remember how long exactly, each there was a different area and there was a different march that would progress through a bunch of levels in this area. And then you would make a bunch of goodies. You would use some of the Sea Rush coins to buy stuff and redeem stuff from the store. This is similar in the sense that you're going up against, other marches, and you progress up the scale. And there are a bunch of, it doesn't show what the prizes are, what the goodies are uh, for each stage. But I'm telling you, I got up here to 259. I need a bigger march capacity to get past this. This is what's holding me up because you can't choose three different marches. You only choose one, and you go against three here. So my mounted isn't strong enough to beat this ranged, and my ground isn't strong enough to beat the mounted, and I don't have one that's strong enough to overpower all three. Well, I got to 259, and boy, howdy, getting to 259 on that, um, I made at least 20 billion, 20 billion at least, probably more in super safe resources. I made over 20,000 super safe resource chests. Okay, over 20,000. I was opening kind of as I went, and I'm like, oh, this is cool, keep opening, blah blah blah. And I couldn't believe it when I went in there to finally open a whole bunch at once. Over 20,000, and I had already opened, I don't even know how many. Anyways, tons of speed ups, a bunch of Blood of Ares. I couldn't believe how many Covenant stones. Uh, massive, massive amounts of speed ups. I already said that. Senior resource chests. I mean, I was just raking it in. I've opened a bunch, but it was so cool. It was a neat and it was a fun thing. Kind of arduous to the beginning because you gotta keep clicking, and then things have been a little glitchy or delayed, if you will, as far as this merge goes and onto this new update. All right, 5.22.0, right? 5.22.00 update. 5.22.0. Do you have yours yet? Um, and I started one there, didn't I? Yep. Stay focused, Lito. Stay focused. I had to kind of back out of some of the battles. Mm. I had to. What's that? I would smell Barbara disease time out. Sweet. Um, I had to back out some of the battles and go back in, and that was fine because it gave me a chance to kind of reevaluate my marches and such. Here, let's check it out. I don't have a buff on or anything. We got Palace here. You can see what the layers are for each of the troop types, and 1,000 per layer. And I matched those up. I went over quite a bit on some of them, depending on if my march could, facilitate it. And let's see here, any layer, 1,000 in each of those, and then let's see here, all of them in 14. So it's basically what I did too, but I did my layers thicker. So getting past Palace isn't a problem with any of my marches really, but Elise will stop my ranged. Okay, then my mounted will get to the first two, but then Simeon the Great, he'll destroy my mounted, even though my mounted's very strong. I just need more troops. I need more. My power level isn't as high, but that's okay. I need more troops so I can overpower the weakness that each one has. Here, let's. There is no penalty for doing it, so let's go ahead and hey, I'll be damned. I don't have my tactics there because they're out there marching. Let's do Let's do our ranged here, okay? There were 1,000 per layer. Fuck it, we'll just do 2,000 here, and then it was all on the top. Shubloipes. And that's kind of how you want to approach these things too, because it's not like a traditional layering into our PvP. Oh wow, uh, I need a bigger marcher. I need a march size buff to even get past Palace here, and I had a super one on, and it got me through quite a bit. But see how that was, and you can go into here to battle logs, okay? Expedition lost, and it's like Rebel Army won. Look at that. I only got 36 of them. I need a bigger march. You can check out the troop buffs, 2,500 in the Sea Rush. You could buy, or as you progress through levels, your buffs got better. Here, it is strictly what your buffs and debuffs are. Okay, and your monarch gear plays a role. Your march buffs and march capacities, that plays a role. It's cool. I like how it directly affects this. And then you could check out to see, well, How did I? Sorry, I'm stuck in my mouth. What kicked my ass? You wanna load the top, and it even tells you in the directions like send your strongest. All right, just layer accordingly, and then put them all on the top. But it's fun. It was cool. I cannot believe how much I gained as far as the the treasures, the items, the very much needed resources because we've got, hey, segue, but we'll go back to it, a resource sprint. All right. We got our delightful resource consumption sprint, which I'm really falling in love with this. Sometimes it's frustrating as far as moving up in ranks, but I've got 1,640 of these Hermes coins now, and I could redeem 30 scroll fragments of a conquest. Yes. I've been doing something crazy as far as my main wall defense general, and going with some Romulus action. I won't go into that right now, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I can only get that to amplify what I have now. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I might want to hold out to do this, and I'm really got my eye on Philippa. Why? Because it's the warehouse. It's the warehouse officer. It's going to segue into something else too. I want to increase my ranged and siege machines attack and HP, of course, and I want to reduce some troop defense. All troop defense, 15%. All right. Plus, protecting everything is legit. And then, oh yeah, we got some mounted troop action, attack. On top of that, 20 and 15, and then ground troop and mounted troop HP debuff. She is badass, and I think I want to just keep going. It didn't take that long. It feels like. I mean, nothing does when you stop thinking about it. Uh, and I'm just gonna keep saving up for the next one. Maybe we'll see. Look at this. I'm running out of, or have run out of offerings, and the gems for using 30 offerings worth of gems is so much in gems. I'm trying to get the offerings to come through here, but they're not. So I go in there and I kind of refresh it from Tim to Tim. So the Hermes coins, this expedition mini game, if you will, which is where we get our expedition income. This will fill up in 12 hours time, and it gives a lot of goodies there too. Really good stuff. I excellent dragon coins the first 2 hours. Anyways, okay. Uh, it benefited that the blood of Ares. What do we got here? In this special Easter event, should have let off with that kind of. I hope you all are doing well. It's fun to talk about this, and I'm sorry because kind of how jumbled it is. It's a really organic video post, all right? And we'll get into the nitty gritty about some things because you know me, I love that. And there's always so much stuff to pick through. We got a trial of Nizites, okay? Trial of Knights. I love the trial of Knights. It's when you ascend, baby. You ascend and you get the goodies back. All right. You get these goodies back and these goodies back and those goodies and those goodies. And then once you've got all those goodies, you know, relatively small amount of blood of Ares to use to get these, you start cashing in on all these super resource chests. And I'm looking to make another billion or two here. This expedition gave me a whole bunch. It was like starting from the very beginning again of this game. And once I remember, you're going through all these stages and stuff, and you're having fun sitting on the toilet, and you want to play a couple of games, and you're shooting some barrels, and you're getting frustrated with these stupid Cerberus and these flaming turtles and Nikes. Um, but as you progress through these levels, you're getting ascension fragments, right? And you're getting blood of Ares and general metals. I mean, you're getting all this good stuff to help set you on the right track. And when we merged with 1834, I don't know if they got that now with this update, but we did as far as the players from 1964. and it has been an incredible help. Like you can call it kismet, or it is always serendipity, but quite fortuitous and lucrative and prodigious, very profitable, beneficial, um, and for how scared I am and nervous I am about merging with some really cool peoples, um, uh, that has been extremely comforting, I guess you could say. Um, Getting all that stuff. And it is putting me closer to something very, very exciting and much closer than I thought now after this, honestly. What is that? What is that you say, Lito? Well, many of you have been sharing this progress with me, this path. I need to get my T15 game on, baby. I need it. My precious. This is going to take a lot. I always round up to the most. Hey, thank you, son. Is it glowing? Make sure that it connects, clicks in there all the way to glow. Yeah, go ahead. Just try and move it around until it clicks. Push it back a little bit, maybe. I don't know. There you go. Almost. There you go. Twirl it like that. You can do it. Don't be afraid. Move it around. You can do it. There you go. Not back, not just back and forth like that, but hold on. I'll be right back. Yes, I have pants on. There you go. There you go. No, stop. There you go. Yeah. Good job, man. Drink water. You must drink water. I have not seen you drink any water. Drink water. All right. Thank you for that. Um, Look at this. 70 billion in stone. That is a lot of stones. A lot of getting stoned. 70 billion. And basically, I'm just going to say 70 billion for everything else, too. And I'm like, well, for, by the beard of Zeus and, you know, Santiago's whales. Anyway, when in the world am I ever going to get there again? That's more than it was to get to K40. And that was a feat in and of itself too. And then you think about it. Oh man, okay, K40. Y'all went MA5 with me. Y'all went Rally Spot 40 with me. You went Army Camp with me, and you also went level 8 Victory Column with me. And all of that combined was it was well over 100 billion. So I did it once. I can do it again. And I'm excited about how much closer I'm like halfway now. I think after going back to this expedition, baby. That was so much. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. It was awesome. They kept coming and coming and coming. And I'm like, all right, this is nice. This is nice. And then finally, I saw how much, and I could not be happier with that. And yeah, new server, man, some powerful players in here, cool people. And I managed to work my way up to fifth place. Not like I'm trying. I just wanted to get as far as I could to get the goodies, but um, my game's coming along. It was very fun. Very fun indeed. All right. Was there anything else about that? We got it's super feeding time. Super feeding time, you know what I'm saying? For your dragons. Feed as much as you can. Okay? And there are a lot of goodies to get back from this. Not as good as the Trial of Knights in my humble opinion, but still a very, very profitable event. Bring your water out here. What? Bring it out here and I want you to drink it regularly. You can't just have a sip. I mean, buddy boy, it's been half a day and you haven't had any. Sorry. The dad never stops. You can't stop, never stop, never stopping. Okay. We were talking about, oh yeah, super feeds. Normally I don't do a refresh recipes. Oh, I didn't do it on this. But I will once or twice, at least once every day, to get more feedings in, so I can get those points to get more stuff. Plus, if you do have excellent dragon coins, they will pop up every day, and um, it's a great opportunity to level up your dragons perhaps a little bit faster. I love it. I love the Super Fiend event. I knew it was coming, so I usually save my excellent dragon coins for that. I highly recommend it. How Evany has been working lately, at least since the beginning of the year, every 14 days we'll have a chunk of events in the valuable event, and then we'll wait another every other event essentially. We're going to see trial of nights and or super feeding. I don't know if they'll mix and match with stuff, but there's been a pattern developing, and I'm quite cool with it. That we can see what's on the horizon, and I'm super stoked about both of these. Tomorrow, more than likely, I will be able to bring up the Celtic Demon, the Red Dragon, Celtic Demon for my range. Speaking of range, we need to get into that. That's exciting. Definitely have to put chapters on this. To level 18. Level 18. Holy moly. That may be, old news for a lot of you, but for me, this would be the highest level dragon, level 18. And um, it's exciting, especially with the Celtic Demon, because there's a March size capacity buff whenever it levels up. It's a good one too. And um, it's getting expensive. Holy shnikes, it's getting expensive as far as leveling them up and then how many items it uses. I use a lot of level 7, level 6 and level 7 components, quality components. That's just kind of what my component stash is for now, because I don't need to craft anything very often, except for civilization equipment when the time comes, if I'm that lucky. And yeah, that's what I use. And it's good to be able to do that more during a super feeding event. There you go. Super feeding event. Talked about that. We're going to touch on trial and nights again here soon too, because I got to share with you. Let's talk about why. I mean, I'm always going for the March size capacity. You know me. You know Lito a little bit more now. All right. Maybe a lot more. Hey, that guy's still around. Oh, that's one of the things we've been adjusting to as far as the server merge. Much more activity, bigger alliances with more activity. Once there, we're not like stepping on each other's toes or anything, and no one's getting upset or anything. And the Landsrat is pretty small, and I love it, and I'm comfortable, and I'm never going to leave it. Uh, um, but man, they really go out there and wreck some of these emirs, and sometimes they've been coming up empty a lot. But it's cool. Hey, we all want to grow, and they're very supportive and stuff, and I dig that. But I want to go for these emirs. Let's just put it into perspective here. Revenge of Emir. I'm like, yeah, I've got a lot. Yeah, it's got 5.6 thousand. Oh, 15.3. I think yesterday, Wexelbolt and WTF finished at fucking over 30,000, maybe 40,000 or so. It's like, wow, they were going to town. I'm like furiously I'm not trying to keep up with them, but you want those resources, especially, hey, check it out. See, look at this. They're rascally wabbits. It's a celebration squad. A goblin? No, it's a bunny. Got an Easter event. We'll talk about that a little bit too. See, Easter buns. Um, so that has been an adjustment as far as these servers merging. All right. I, if another part of merging with the server, it affected ranks. Y'all know about ranks, right? No, it's not just a stink, not just a nasty stink we don't like, but your ranking. How rank is your rank? You go to ranking here in the little three dots, okay? You got general ranking, rank ranking. That's the one we want. Rank ranking. This is that whole Archduke, Viscount, sorry about that. Those titles, yes. Regent, that's the top. And only three can be there. Three. There can be only three, not just one. We're not, what do you call it, Highlanders here. There can be three. Archduke, a duke, duke, a duke. Dude poop and a duke is one unit of duke. Okay, an earl, you know what's going on, right? I'm going quick. Wow, a lot of viscounts, and I forget, what things were before. It's been so long. Baron. Ooh, I love the titles. Anyway, I was, on 1964 at the top. nothing to brag about or anything like that, but getting to Regent was very, very wonderful. Why? If you click Regent here, nope, that's an honorary. Come on, come on. Oh, here we go. Rank detail. You get to Regent. Look at this. There's a progression as far as the benefits go with these particular ranks, and I'm sure you knew this. Once you become Regent, and actually at Archduke, you will get an extra city, extra subordinate city slot. That's awesome. General capacity is always nice. Healing speed, great. Thank you. Training speed, march speed, excellent. Trap building speed, wonderful. But honestly, the biggest boon for me, and that I love and I always want and I'm obsessed about, is the march size capacity. 100,000. Hey, thank you. That's awesome. I want it. I need it. And when we moved surgeons, I was like, okay, what's the rank going to be like? They're older. There are a lot more of them. I just at least want to stay in Archduke. Why? Because I get to keep that extra subsidy spot. If you go down to the Dookie, it goes to 5. All right. So I was like, oh man, am I going to lose a city? Thankfully, you don't, but you don't want to abandon one then to level up because if you don't have a slot to get it back, you donezo, or at least somebody's going to have to hold on to it for you. Anyway, I got to keep that, so I was happy with Archduke. But look at this. Archduke, sorry, get out of here. 50,000 march size capacity. I lost. I lost. 50,000. That's okay. I mean, hey, that's the way. The cookie crumbles in Ebony. TKR, it's the R5 Life with R5 Life with Leto. I'm Leto the Second, R5 of the Landsrad Muad'Dib on server 1834 in Ebony. The Kings return, turn. That's all right. Everything worked out. I'm okay with the general's capacity, but this is big too. 20% here. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. But you make do. All right. You make do. And I don't think I'll be catching any of these people's ladies soon, or if at all. But I did move up 2,292 spots. And I luckily got to stay in the top 10 as far as this Archduke goes with General Iska and Mr. Johnson nipping at my heels. I will be making sure that I do all of my duty means poop, to keep earning that prestige. The one thing I don't like, event monsters, man. Event monsters. This motherfucker right here. Let's see here. Let's go. Ooh, you know what I gotta do? The one level 6 Emir, right? There's 711 power on this. 711 million power on this thing. And look at the fucking prestige you get. 50 in Monarch XP, 3,500. Get out of town. Let's look at a level 6 Warlord. 3,500 Monarch XP, 50 Prestige. Come on, you're killing me. Level 18, of course, is going to give more. 8,500 Monarch XP. This is actually lower power than, or a little bit higher, 800 something. Yeah, a little higher, 800. Then Emir, but 5,000 more experience. Look at the prestige here, 750 as opposed to 50. It's not easy beating these level 6s, and I finally can without any wounded. All right, but the event monsters always give so little as far as the prestige and the Monarch XP goes. And I'm just scooting back here, scoot. Come on, come on, come on. Look at, and I'm going after event monster. Let's see here. Elite, excellent Bear Knight, 4,500 more, 50 prestige. Now, level 15 Phoenix, which is still a high boss level, but considering a level 6 Emir, a level 6, even a legendary fucking Knight and Cerberus. Look at the Phoenix, 6,000, doubles that, and 500 prestige. The regular boss monsters in this game will always give you more prestige, more Monarch XP. A B13, 5,000, 1,500 more, and 400 more for prestige. I'll go after them every time I can, but they are fewer in number than, the event monsters go. And plus, the event monsters usually have some really good shiz, you know what I'm saying? So I wish they would adjust that, honestly. There are so many good things happening in this game as far as the changes go. Um, I think they're very favorable for the player, all types, pay to play and free to play. And I especially think free to play, all these things that are being kind of thrown at you for just playing. Um, if you know how to get them, follow me and we'll do that together. Um, I wish they would adjust the prestige and the Monarch XP, maybe just a little bit for these very, very tough monsters, out of reach for a lot of us. All right. But that was me talking about that. The change in your ranking, right? I should be able to keep this here because I'm comfortably kind of in front of these players. Um, and I just got to keep that march size in that sub spot. Got to. As long as I'm playing every day, like I usually do, and do my offerings and such, and rally, 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 rally. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm obsessed. I should be able to manage staying ahead. Hey, the one event we hate to love, that is so beneficial and so just always there, ever looming. Why? I'll show you again. You must know the event rewards. Covenant stones up the wazoo, glory golden twigs, treasure boxes, uh, some of the most valuable and rarest, the treasure boxes. Of items, rarities for placing in the top 100 in this, So it, it's worth it. And I'm going for it. Hey, I'm there again. Let's do a little fishing break with a nice little sea shanty. Yes. I'm getting better and better at this. It seems like they're throwing more and more fodder at me as far as these sea creatures go. I mean, look at this. Like, oh, those sea urchins reach out. It's like they grow invisible tendrils. Um, Getting better at it. It doesn't move as smoothly and as quickly on the PC, but I can't record and make content on my phone. I mean, you can, but I don't want to. Um, and yeah, I've been doing okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, so you can pass through their tails, right? There's a shark. See, some of them, when they hit the wall, they'll bounce out real fast. Some of them a little slower, like that shark did. The eels won't. Look at this. See this dark? Get lucky, get lucky, get lucky. Go, 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 go. Yeah, this is good. Now, I can't see anything when I go up, so I might catch a bunch of bull honky, but I saw a chest up there. This is nuts. You guys, gals, peoples, you're seeing it here first. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a shark. Oh yeah, I got the rune stone. Poseidon, I needed that one. Okay, this is where it gets bad. Ah, oh, missed it. Okay, come on. Yeah, yeah. No, I think I already got that one though. Shh, Nikes. Ah, I got the Phoenix already. Dang it. See, there's a lot of crappy stuff when it's dark, even though you get so low. Yeah, low. Um, you get a bunch of crap on the way up. But I got the Poseidon Stone sculpture. Yay. I got the rune stone chest. You don't actually get a whole, and I did, okay, you don't get a whole lot of the item in there, but it checks things off your catalog. And 3,280 is not even a whole lot. I want to get closer to 4,000, but we went up here. Hey, thank you. Check it out. This is what it's all about. We want this number to increase because you get gems and gems and gems. Oh, I looks like I got something. I've already done all of my marine creatures. Oh, there was a crystal in there, but I missed it. That's all right. Should be okay. These are always the ones that are toughest, the Ares, Academy, and Champion. But we got that. Shubloips and the stone box. Yeah. And the last of the statues. This is a good, good haul. I'm glad you were there with me. 117. I need 3 more stars, which is one of the items I'm missing. One of these chests, and or whiskey, porcelain, wine, and crystal, brandy. Uh, but once you get to the top here, oh man, it's such a good thing. It's such a huge amount of stuff to get while the event goes, and then placing. is a great benefit. True to see here. Oh man, I missed out on this. That's okay. Fucking barbs, man, and I can't find any of the billions because I guess they're all getting found by other players who might use a program that I never knew about. No judgment, no judgment at all, and I'm not going to poo-poo or shame anybody for playing the way they wish to play because all's fair in love and ebony, and essentially it's about as I mean, what are you going to do? Apparently, there is some sort of app, third party that you can use to find things for you and or give you notifications or something at your whim and we're getting the lowdown on how things roll here in 1834, and a lot of the veterans apparently use this to find the 800 million and 1 billion power level forts that I want um, to score the most to get my rewards for it. Anyway, it is I've never had this much trouble. I found I think what 5 800s, which is good. I'm still happy with that, but I'll be goddamn, they're nowhere. And maybe you'll be lucky. You'll bring me some good luck because it's pretty good luck in the fishing. Uh, but I want to get these in because our server war starts today. And that was another thing about this merge. 200, that's not bad. Whatever. Um, this merge is we didn't have a server war lined up or queued up for us on our server, and we're like, okay, we probably won't have it, we're going to merge. But as soon as we got in here, they're like, boom, hey, guess what, in like 24 hours you're going to have a server war, dude. And I want to get my last barbarian fortresses in. I got 4 of them before that starts, right, just so I can get a leg up. And it's super fun, and I'm doing like way better than I have before. So yeah, I mean, I've been all over in the usual spots, and I've been finding a lot of level 5s, but they're they're not enough points for me. And then I want to score more points because I can, or at least open up an opportunity for more points for our alliance so that they can get their goodies. Because if they can't open a level 5, 800 mil, 1 bill, or 600 mil, um, they'll score all the points they can, but not enough to get all those big treasure chests, right? We've talked about this, we've gone over it, you've probably seen yourself. You go here, event introduction, go to all, go to score rewards. It used to stop here at 500 mils. Okay, now it goes up to 2 billions, and there are 3 more chests to unlock. And in order for some players, a lot of players, especially in my alliance and from my old server, Rest in Power, 1964. They need opportunities with bigger forts, and that's what I want to provide. And it's fun and it's awesome, but I can't, for the love of Pete, find them. That's fine. That's fine. It'll slow down. Not everybody's going to be on all the time like me. Uh, and I'll be able to swoop in there and get some of those goodies. The Warlord's 194. Already got that. Let's go with him. Um, so yeah, thank you for bearing with me. It's it's Monarch Cockadoodie Day. Not that one. What is it? Server Monarch competition, like it always is going into a server war. It's resource gathering, and I'm doing really well. I just always have something out there, but I got a bunch of bookmarks, and I'm throwing out rallies here and there because this is, like I said, it's organic and fluid, and we're doing that. We've talked about the expedition that was new to me. We've talked about the ranks changing. Talked about the server merge. There was a gift that they gave us, when we did merge. All right. Let's see. We got a notification that, hey, we can go get this. This is like for winning a server war, but it wasn't there. Castle decoration contest. That's something else. Follow our official. There's a new code, by the way. Let's see here. If you don't, or you know someone, okay, so we got some improvements here, optimization experience, server war monarch score chest reward upgrade. They're giving you more of some of the things there. I always like these because they give you good stuff. The glorious attire. We'll look at this. Oh yeah, we want to look at this guy, Nossian. All right. Easter Festival preview, giving you all this stuff. Come on, server merger gift. They gave you some goodies here. Oh, gee, thanks. That's nice. They said they were going to give you something. I don't know if they gave it to me thrice. All these good informations. So there are things that came with merging. I hope the other server got it, or 1834 got it too, and they probably did. I wouldn't see why not. But um, that was a part of the deal. Let's see here. I was thinking about something there for a second too. Merging, rank, the prestige, sharing the new world map. Everybody's pretty cool. New events on this server. Others that they've never experienced. That they've never experienced. We talk about barbarian. Ah, VIP on the wall. There we go. VIP on the wall. Let's see here. This is all working out the same. Hopefully everybody's doing cool there. Although these fellers, ladies and peoples, um, uh, do do attack you. Hey, go for it. That's part of the game. But I never pillage or plunder anybody. Taken away from their growth. That's just me. Okay. Let's see here. But that's the same expedition. We talked about that. I like it. Uh-huh. Good. I'm glad we have the auction house still, which is badass. But players are spending far more gems in this chunk of servers involved here than what I'm used to. But I'm still getting a few things like I always do, and I don't put everything on there. Hey, have y'all noticed that free refresh in an hour and 43 minutes? And that should be the same, right? Every 4 hours. Free refresh in 2 hours and 42 minutes. There's an hour difference. This daylight savings time really did a number on probably, those of us in the United States who do observe this and or go by it. It neither here nor there, honestly, but it's kind of like, can we sync this up? And it's only, I think, what I go off of is that at 2 o'clock it resets, 6 a.m. for me, another 4 hours, 10, and then two, right? So we're 2 hours away or so. The not the black market is behind an hour. God damn it. And this is correct as far as the tavern goes. An hour and 42 minutes. That is the every 4 hour mark. Anyway, that is interesting. Server merge. Y'all been there before? Y'all experienced something new, different? We got to do a couple of the adventure levels again, like adventure mode and earn some things and then also shoot some barrels again. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. No mysterious realm fix or update, anything there, but it was cool to, you know, go back and remember the good old days, scrolling back and forth and shooting that barrel and accidentally hitting those spikes or having a little bit of your right shoulder over in the wrong spot when it comes to the minus 50 attack power to plus 50 attack power. Oh, good times. Good times. So that was fun to do a little bit. And we got to get some of the goodies that came from that as well. I love the beginning in this game. I remember it better now because I've experienced some of the beginning things again. They gave you a lot of rewards. There is an Ebony, the powers that be. There was a lot to acquire in those earlier levels to get you sped up and going, and then tantalize you with all of these sales, flash sales, bonuses and stuff. Hey, now that you've acquired all of these things by passing it, Why don't you buy this package here, huh? Man, this looks good. Huh? What do you think? You need any more blood of Aries? Yes, you do. Sorry, you're not going to get it nearly as fast as you did here at the beginning. We want your money. And you know what? Hey, you created something. It's a great product. Uh, we all want to profit. Is it perfect? No. You know, can we get mad at it? Of course. Why not? Does it exclude some people? Yes. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But you can keep playing, you know, and not. Oh man, I'm not going to say that whole "is what it is" thing. I don't say that. See, I didn't really say it. I just mentioned it. This is the nature of the beast, and you can't avoid it anywhere. You can't. Everywhere you go, it's going to cost money, and something's going to cost more if it's better. All right. So sorry, and you could do it for free still. So uh, that was me talking about how there is a lot of good stuff in the beginning, and then it's out of arm's reach, and you got to grind and grind, which I love to do, but it can be discouraging for some. Oh man, um, hang in there. Have you experienced that? Maybe it's this version update. I don't know because we merged and it's a new update. Did you get anything new? Please, when you watch this, if you make it 50 minutes in, um, share a comment, like and subscribe, share, thumbs down. You know, try to avoid drive-by trolling. I mean, I'm grateful for any interaction, for anything that goes on our channel in this community, you know, as far as anybody that takes the time to type things out. But I think a drive-by trolling is like a, hey, did you know this? Um, and then didn't even watch any of the video. That perhaps they're just going off the title. That's fine. Hey, you know what? The internet's a free place, and I got things open here, and I'm totally open to any information that I can consider and use to my advantage if I want. If it does advantage me, if it does benefit me, but you know, it's kind of silly to just say something that you might not know what you're talking about. You might not know it. What do you like over here, buddy? Let's see here. Okay. I'm so sorry. Hold on a second here. We got a snack lunch break. This no gummies yet because you need to eat something kind of real. Okay. Let's see here. I can't put that in the camera. And then, do you like the Cheez-Its? Well, you're going to eat a couple of things. So Cheez-Its is one. Yes, Cheez-Its is one. This crisp, crisp thing. You like those too? Okay. And water. You must have water. Don't do it in your room. Bring your computer out here and watch something. Okay? But you need water. All right. Thank you for that. What were we talking about? Okay, that's fine. What were we talking about? Talking about um things costing money. A lot of stuff at the beginning. It was like getting it all over again, starting brand new. Felt like Christmas. Yeah, liking, subscribe, drive by trolling. That's it. That's it. I don't know, but I always ask. For example, I got a comment, and it's on there from one of my older videos about opening 999 of the Hunter's Lucky Gifts. The title of the video is like opening 999. Let's see how many supremacy scrolls we'll get. You should be able to tell what the video is about. Does it say open 999 and this is what you'll get, or you must open 999 because you'll get, you know, there was no like empirical definitive anything about open 999. It was for shits, it was fun, and we wanted to see how much we got, and we got a lot. 12.81% chance. We should have at minimum acquired, received 8 or 9. We got 12. And I got a drive-by comment as far as like You do know that if you open one at a time, it's the same blah blah blah. I don't know, and I can't say you're absolutely wrong. I don't want to, like I don't want to. That's not cool. But I, what do you need, bud? That one? It's hard for me to, what do you call it? Oh, there's so many tabs open here. We got to close those. Eep, yep. All right, there. Don't watch anything mean. 0.81% chance. Okay. Sorry, I got to stop on this. I've been thinking about it, and I'm not trying to highlight anybody and be like, "Hey, shame on you." No, I was glad and grateful they took the time to make a comment. I don't know how useful it is. I commented back and asked them some questions. I love that. Hey, I didn't know that. Can you tell me why? Please, can you share with me what you've discovered? And by the way, I'm going to do a shout out here real quick or soon about this particular thing that you are claiming because I tend to think that let's take a look here at our Hunter's Lucky's gifts where I'm back up to 443 clickety clack detail 0.81% chance. If I open one of those at a time, 0.81% of one is a very, very small chance to get that supremacy scroll. But 0.81% of 1,000, that number increases. So for me, the RNG and the mathematics involved is my chances are better if there are more because 0.81% equates to a higher percentage of a number, a higher amount than just one unit. That's just me. And I didn't prove it, but it did work out for me in getting 12 for opening 999. Anyways, the whole thing is no, I didn't know that. Can you share with me why? Tell me what was your experience? Provide something else besides just drive by trolling or I don't know, being passive aggressive. I don't know. It's just, I love you. Thank you. But how is that helping me? Can you please help me? Help me. I want your help. I want your experience. And how is it helping me by you just saying that? Or that I haven't shaved in a long time, I'm all scrubby. Um, you know, I stink. I live in my mother's basement and I need to bathe more. I don't know. Somebody has said that too. It's like, what is this benefiting? Anyways, let me tell you something and someone that did, I think, benefit me. And I told them that I was going to try this. I promised. I followed through. Did take a long time. And here we are, 57 months in. Having a good time, by the way. I looked up their name real quick because they got to get it. Wardoc 2004. 2 weeks ago, my friend here, Wardoc 2004, said, "Hey, one thing that I have found in opening runestone chests, because Wardock 2004 commented on one of my videos about, when we got Rostam, right? Yeah, when we were getting Rostam and all that jazz to complete Tistrian and stuff. Wardock 2004 said, hey, what I found, instead of opening 99,999, because that's my thing, is opening max stacks, Wardock provided an example. When I open, oops, six, is that a level six? When I open 2,000 to 3,000 of these runestone chests, I find that I get more over the long term, more over the amount that I open than opening, say, 40,000 at once. All right. And I was like, yo, thank you. That is cool. I want to test that. I would love to see how it works out. Is it going to be perfect? I'm not saying, hey, man, Wardock 2004 didn't do it all the time because you just can't when it comes to RNG. But hey, let's take a look. I did 99,999, and I like to do that every time because, man, specialties are expensive, right? And you probably have to save up all that anyways to get there. But when the percentage of those immortal, those stinking immortal runes, right? 10.77% chance out of a 100,000. I'm hoping to get almost 11,000. And that's usually what I do get, right? But if I open 2 to 3,000, like Wardock 2004 recommended and said, hey, I see this, it works. Let's see what happens. Am I going to get more than a 10? You need some help, buddy? More than a 10 percenter? Let's see. Let's get it down to 2,000 and hopefully this does, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. 2,000. So I want to score more than 200, right? 220 would be like kind of that 11%, I think, right? Anyway, let's do 2,000. Boom, Immortal Runestone, 215. I am getting more than the 10.7. I am getting up to, and I do get more of that 10.77% more often when I open 2,000. So thank you, Wardock 2004, for recommending that. It's been cool. It's been fun. You don't get to see all these jump up all at once, but they have been more over time because of opening it in these amounts. And whatever the reason is, it's math, RNG. Why, can it be the same? Again, I don't know, but it works for me more often. And I'm cool with that. Let's try 3,000. Okay. Let's see here. Boom. I want more. I want 330 at least. Shubloips, 341. That is more than 10.77% for the Immortal Runestones. Wardock, 2004. You are awesome. Thank you. You didn't just come in here and say, you don't have to open all those once, dingus. Didn't you know that? No, it was, I mean, even if you said that, that's fine. Like, sorry. And besides, it's fun to do. Um, you said, check this out. It's worked for me. I think it'll work for you. And I love it. I'm loving the returns. So thank you for that. Drive by Tron, shout out there. I wanted to do that anyways. We're catching up. Uh, it's a good, background noise kind of video going on. Let's segue into. We got to talk about the new gen, right? The new gens. Oh, real quick. In that last post, maybe some of you didn't see. Go check out my post. I got two there. Look at this. Change avatar. I've got Hermes, of course. These are the general avatars. Skins are tough to get, and there's one available. We'll take a look at it. Look at this. Yeah, we knew that Tistria was in there. Okay. Tistria is our newest one. Here we go. These go from oldest to newest. Nicolo, Tistria. Hey, what's up? Finally, we've got Rostam. That's badass. Look at this. Who is this Margaret? Was that always there? I don't think so. She popped up after Tishri and is after Rostam, so this has not happened yet. The event is coming soon. Oh man, the only Margaret I know, Margaret the First, who's a sub-city mayor, and it's not her. The only one I know. Well, maybe it isn't. They usually do a little hanger and, anyways, there's a Margaret in the military strategist chest. So interesting. All these things. These things with upon things, plans within plans. Let's go kill a thief. Um, these little things that are cool to find if you explore or if you get bored because you're waiting for rallies to come back, right? Oh my gosh, did you notice I only have 2.3 billion gold? I used to have 18 billion, but what happened? I upgraded my academy to level 40. And while those guys come back, did you know that things get really expensive in this game? Especially when it comes to technology? Let's look at the academy. Look at that nice 4-0. I wanted to do that. It was fun. I went to research because here in Defense Advanced, I had a few left. I needed that path to Civil War. I had 5 Civil War. 5 left here, 5 here, 5 here. Ooh, look, I haven't done those yet. 5 here, 5 here, 5, 5. and 5 there. Those skills alone, those last 5 levels, over 16 billion in gold. I mean, I had to save some because I needed some gold to do some refining, to, level up some generals probably. I saved some and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should upgrade my military tactics now. But what does a breakthrough cost? 600 million? That's the cheapest end. But this goes up to, let's see here, 1.8 billion. I was like, no, don't spend it, Leto. Save some. You're going to need it. And boy, have I needed it. And it's been a long time since I have been down below a billion gold. It's not the same for everybody. But boy, oh boy, that technology in there is expensive, but is it absolutely incredibly helpful? Yeah, totally. So totally worth it, but don't spend everything all at once. You don't know when you might need it real bad, But come check out the lands, Rad. Let's have a chat, and you can join too, as long as you vibe and we're respectful and don't start drama. We don't do that here. Um, we'll rally together and we'll get that gold back. Um, but yeah, that was a lot. We got that thief. We're coming back now. We're going on some long walks. Come on, is there a barbarian fortress anywhere? Anywhere? I haven't found a billion yet. I want it. The 6 hours is like, it's counting down. I'm actually getting nervous. 6 hours is a long time. Check this out. We're on a server where somebody actually has the city. That is so cool. That is so cool. I've never seen one. Oh man, it's neat to rub shoulders with giants, and experience these things firsthand. It's so cool, so pretty. Oh, I love the Easter Bunny. Hey, it's an Easter event, the Easter Festival. Go visit the bunny, visit the Easter Bunny. Check this out, good stuff. Refining stones are awesome. So resource chests, refining stone, research stone, senior research. What's the difference there? Speed ups, construction, 50 large, 111, 213. So far, it's just a few more of the things. Ah, we go. A couple of things we have. Speed up for training. I don't really, chips though. I like that. Chips. Everything's ooh. One's actually the best in my, you know, point of view. Oh, where am I? Because there's Monarch XP in there. Visit them. There's good stuff. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I couldn't find anything. It didn't look that long. I don't want to torture you there. We need to move on to what's the next part. Let's go look at some of the other stuff. I didn't leave any loose ends, did I? Huh? Huh? Don't worry about it, Lito. We'll be okay. Y'all are okay, right? All right, excellent, excellent. I'm going to start these rallies, and maybe I'll take a break from them or not just worry about it as much. Hey, I want to get all the level sixes I can. Why? Not just because it gets me a lot of points, but the level 6 emirs, the level 4, 5, and 6. Damn, I need to get rid of some of these bookmarks. Um, Give you tactic scrolls. Tactic scrolls. Hey, the military tactic scrolls, and I need that because that stuff's even more expensive. Okay, so let's get out of here. I think I actually got my Hunter's Lucky Gifts for the day. Let's go into the keep to where it's less intense with the music, it's not so ominous. And let's take a look in our book at this Easter festival. I was telling myself, Lito, start the video with this. Huh. But we've gone into some cool places. We shout out to Wardock 2004. And shout out to those who are troll. I'm going to call them trolls. Just kind of flippant remarks. Watch the video. Watch it so you can see what the essence is. All right, historic general. Woo! Voyage to Sibs. I love this. Somebody did a drive-by trolling on me too, and I commented very nicely and thanked them for the comment. They said, "Dude, Ideal Land it's such a terrible place for buffs. Ugh. Ideal land is horrible, is trash. I don't know. It was nothing supportive and or helpful at all. But thank you for your time and your energy to make that comment. I'll always appreciate that. But you need to reconsider. And all of you do, and I preach about this all the time. Delito, I'm the voice from the outer world. Lisan al Gaib. This is newer. You probably know about it already. The ornament gallery. What you own and the number of what you own unlocks buffs, collection bonus buffs. I am getting, because of these number of ornaments that I own, a 10 ranged attack debuff, minus 10. Siege machine attack, minus 10. Ground troop HP and mounted when defending, 15. Attacking ground defense. I'm getting a significant amount of debuff and buffs for owning these things. Plus, the amount of them that you own stacks up. Yeah, it's only 250 at first. Hey, but have my love. And then it's, and it goes up 500. I've got an extra almost 30,000 March size capacity because of all of these that I have acquired over time, especially with the tiered monarch event, which gives you those lottery chests to get the commemorative gold coins. Yes, the fucking ideal land is a great place for buffs, and I'm stoked about this. An attacking ground troop attack, hell yeah! Debuffing ranged. Now debuffing ranged, that buff won't come until you've leveled this up to I think 4 or 5. That takes a lot, all right. But max, these are phenomenal, and I'll keep playing as long as this game's around. And one of these days, I will get some of these up to level 10. Okay, but I want to get that eggshell castle. I cannot wait. I love it when there's a new ideal land. I can get one, but I don't want to get just one because getting just one will only give you the 250. The 250 as far as the March size capacity goes. You need two to level up the first one to level 2 to get the 500 March capacity and start the second buff. And I don't like to get one of them without starting the second buff. So I'll open some chests eventually. But ideal land, baby, ornament gallery. Y'all get it. It's awesome. It's huge. It just happened. And you get a bunch of stuff in return. A bunch of stuff. And then you can't deny this. I'm at level 4. If you're level 2 or level 3, you're getting it good. Even level 1 when you unlock it. 15% all troops, attack, defense, HP. Give me a break. You can't tell me that this is a horrible place for buffs. Come on. 70% construction speed is worth it alone, especially when you get up into these higher levels. So you got a comment? Thank you. I want to hear it. I want to know. It's good to have an opinion. Watch the video. Get all the information. Okay? Make fun of me after that. And take into consideration, we don't always know what we're talking about. And there might be new information out there. Perhaps it was a terrible place way back when. It's not now. And if you invest over time, if you've been playing this game for a year or so, even for free, you can get a significant amount of help from the ideal land. There is that. This is coming back here soon. So, Boys of Civilization, go get it. Go get the eggshell castle. Haha, All right. We know that one. War metal, it's always the same. Good stuff. Nothing changed here. Okay. Always good stuff. If you're spending a few dollars here and there, it all adds up. Let's see here. War metal. All of this stuff. 10. This was crap. How much was that? I don't know. 10 million gold. Oh, 500 something, 600 million. I don't know. All for, damn it. 15 bucks. 15 bucks. You can unlock all that and then do all these other things. And I mean, this one's a lot harder to get, but pretty darn good deal. Warlord challenge, yay, thank you. Visit Easter Bunny. Arctic Barbarians. I need to get those 4 in. Gathering troops. That's the same. Holiday celebration. Check this out. Monarch XP and level in the junior steens. I highly recommend that. Refining stones. Yeah. And level 2. Yeah. Refining stones are just, those are clutch. Refining stones Insignia. But also runestone chests and material bags. Go out there and hit every level 3 celebration squad you can. 12-hour speed ups for the level 4s. That's what I like the most here. Visit. Just don't even kill any monsters. Bubble up for the server war and go visit the celebration squad. All right, let's send out a couple more rally hoes here. And then we're going to look at the newest general. It grinds my gears. Or you know what I really want, and I'm probably most disappointed about this as far as Ebony needs to pay attention to this. Ebony, I love you. Top Games, whoever. I don't even know who the entity is who I should talk to. This is Ebony TKR. It's the R5 Life with Lido. Uh, Thank you for this game. I love it. It's wonderful. It's brought me great joy and a close community. My best friends in a really tough time. Anyways, y'all need to pay attention to this, and I'm really disappointed. Really disappointed. Not in this rally here. Oh crap! These guys are going to be done soon. 582, 582. Come on. 582. I've got to have a bigger one here. It doesn't really matter, but I'd like to, when I'm going. Is that, or he did that one. Is he 457? Ebony, I'm still looking at you. You're not off the hook, okay? You're not off the hook. There we go. Legendary. You there? No, I just did that one. Jeez. I came into this and I'm like, oh man, I have so many bookmarks. I do. I should just hit him. Just hit him, Lito. This guy. Nope, got that one. Okay, screw it. We're just gonna go with this because that's still good too. Resource, resource, resource. Oh, sorry. Ah, man, I'm having trouble with my extremities as far as being able to control it. Okay. Marsh bees are nice, but Hmm. Interesting question. I'm not gonna answer it right now. Okay, I'm disappointed in this. I'm excited about this general, but it's another male historical figure. It's another man. All right. Great men of history. Who cares what they did elsewhere? But they performed some great deeds as far as the significant contribution to their uh, uh, society. It's another man. When? When? And I'm I'm fucking ready. Are we gonna get another female general? When? We even had International Women's Day not too long ago. Yeah, we get some in the military strategist chest, but that's like, work a duty officer. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, you got to go over here and sew these things. And that's not what they do. They do a lot of awesome stuff for us in the officer duty officers. But why are there more women there when they can be on the battlefield too? The last female general I remember seeing, being excited about was Artemisia the First. That was the last one. That was a long ass time ago. Long time ago. And then before that, it was Maria Carolina. That was a huge gap between Artemisia and Maria Carolina. Come on. I may be missing one. There are better. Ding dang. You know, there are more phenomenal females of history on the battlefield, in politics, whatever y'all are considering when it comes to this game, women of history. All right. We need another woman. Okay. Why? Because I love women are wonderful, beautiful, amazing. My wife, my daughters, my mother, everybody, y'all out there. They're much stronger than I'll ever be. I can't say about you. Anyways, I like to have a female main general. I do. I'm gonna have to replace Artemisia with Marcian though. Sorry. Wish it was something else, but I can't pass it up. I'm ready for a new ranged. Um, but yeah, we need another female. Okay, please, Ebony. Did you hear me? Okay, it's only fair. It's not even really about being fair, but it's like, come on, you looking that hard? It's just cool. It's great. Okay, sorry. Anyways, off my little soapbox there. Um, but I likes it. So, and speaking of female badasses, y'all saw on one of my posts. Yes, She has finally awakened. She has finally awakened. Oh, I was 4 fragments away when I got into the last Hecate's moon event. 4 fragments, and I'm like, oh man, should I? No, wait for it to be free. It'll be the 2 weeks or so passed rather quickly, and boom, an awakened Maria Teresa. It's awesome. These fine. I'll take some more double item drop rate and save some stamina. Sorry about the clicking. But the significant increase in power level, it's awesome. She's a badass. Okay, Artemisia. Let's see here. Okay, she's coming along. She's been phenomenal. 55, 35. Range troop attack defense 55. HP 35. 55, 35. Pretty much the standard for a long time. Attack defense HP 35. Remember, attack defense, the upper one, 35 for the HP. Okay. 10, 15, blah, blah, blah. March size capacity 10. I like that. Rally capacity plus 8%. That's been really cool. But we're not an alliance that will fill up my 27, 28 million for that. Okay. Really, really good stuff. Let's check out our things here. Is there any March size capacity? No, no, no March size capacity in any of our specialties. Let's look at our covenant. March size capacity 8%. 18% for Artemisia the First, right? Okay, cool. I like 18%. I want March size capacity. You always generally get it in one of the ascension levels, and you'll get it in a covenant. Every now and then you're real lucky and you get it in one of the specialties too. Sometimes two. Let's check out Mossian. Okay. Anything here? No, 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 no. 55, 55, 40% though. That's huge. Attack, defense, HP 40. 55, 55, 40. That is more as far as the HP goes for Artemisia's main skill, and that's just in the specialty. 55 for defense and attack, which was the same, and 40%, 5% more than Artemisia's main skill. Well, ranged attack and defense, 60%, 5% increase, 5% increase in attack and defense from this general. 45% HP, that is a 10% increase. So with one specialty alone, they have surpassed Artemisia's main skill. Once plus their main skill, I we're nearly getting into like I don't know, 30% more, 33% more, a third more than what Artemisia is packing. I can't I can't deny this general. Okay, and I've been after ever since Visconti came out, I've been like, all right, I see we are knocking on the door. It's time to transition from Artemisia to someone else. Hi, baby. I got to kiss my wife real quick. Love you. Um, um, and now is the Tim. Y'all know what I consider to be most important when it comes to investing in new general. Being prepared for it. Having the room and such. Let's see. Of course, having the supplies, if you will, as far as what's necessary to uh, um, uh, enhance their specialties and skill books and so on. Okay. But for me, number one, can I fulfill their covenants? Because I could do all the other things eventually, but covenants, super huge. You need it. What's up, buddy? All right, let's be quiet for a little bit. Well, if you can be quiet, turn that off, put that away, throw your garbage away, and then you can. We always clean up after ourselves. You might have to wash your hands again, and that's okay, but we always throw things away. Try not to get crumbs anywhere. Hey, is there any left in that? Huh? It's all done? Oh, we'll put that down then on the chair. Don't throw it away. Okay. Thanks for your patience. Let's see here. The Covenant. Aurelian, Totila, and Theodosius. Yes, I have them. Yes, I can level them up easy. Yes, I can fulfill the covenant. Ooh, 10% march size capacity. Okay. Okay. We're looking good. I like it. None in the specialties. But what about ascension levels? Here you've got to awaken him. Whoo-wee, to get 8%. So it matches the 18% that Artemisia had. Oh, I got to put that in for you again, bud. That Artemisia has. I like that. There's no there's no decrease in the march size capacity on the main general's part. Maybe I'll even be able to pair the two. But we have already added a significant amount more HP. 10 and then 5% in the other one. 15% at least. 5% attack and defense, and we match on the other. All right. I'll need to look at these other ones too, but we're good on the march size capacity. March size capacity. This is clearly a better general than what I have right now, and I can do the Covenant. But remember, with Rostam, or Tistria rather, what does it take to awaken a general? You need to recruit them 16 times. 16 times. And then perfectly dismiss 15 of them for 150,000 total gems. That's what it's going to take to awaken them. 450 fragments equals 15 recruitments, perfectly dismissed at 10,000 apiece. It's 150,000 gems. It's significant to awaken them, but I cannot, there is no benefit to me, for me, and for there is not a lot of benefit unless you're using somebody from way back when that you just haven't been able to increase since to get a new general if you can't match where your current one is and then of course surpass it. Okay, it's all relative, but I need to awaken this general. Well, in a previous video when it came to Tistria not that long ago, if you haven't seen it and you've made it this far for this one, you will see that I had a lot of premium epic historic general premium tickets, please. All right. And it took about 60-ish, maybe close to 70. I can't remember. I think it was a little less to get Tistria the 16 times we needed. And remember, the generals have a higher percentage. These event generals have a higher percentage to be recruited. 17.5 for these glory tokens. But what is it for an epic historic general premium tickets, please? Well, you're going to see how many I have too. 76 of them. That's a lot, and I think it's enough. 15%. That is that's 2.35% lower, but massively higher than all the other generals. And being able to open 50 to 70 more of these, I'm hoping to get some more of the generals that I have currently that I've been trying to ascend to replace some other ones too. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Fingers crossed I'll do a different video on that, but I'm going to go for it. Oh, when the time is right. I don't need to right now. With the server war on the horizon, I just don't, it just feels like it's going to keep me distracted. Purge starts 2 hours per okay people. All right. Oh man, I need those barbarian forts. I need more fortresses. Let's see here. Yes. So I want this general very, very badly. I need to awaken them. I will need to level them up and cultivate them, of course. Do I have enough runestones? I do. I'll have to postpone some other generals and the plans I had for them as far as increasing their specialties. That's okay, because this is going to be a significant boost in my ranged game with this general here. Covenant satisfied. I'm excited to see who he can pair up with. Maybe, maybe it's Gonzalo still. Maybe it's I don't know why James Cook. This is a good one too. I've got a whole bunch of Covenant stones too. It'd be really rad if it was Artemisia as well. Two power players. But I don't know because I need to pair them up and see if they're compatible. I could look at them. next to each other to see, all right, is that skill going to cancel out that one? I don't know. All right. 2 hours before. Okay, when are we starting here? I need to get these forts done. Server war starts in 6 hours. Okay. So 4 hours this server is gonna purge. They practice the purge. All right. Which is fine. Whatever. I I don't like doing the purge. I don't like to participate. I'd rather rally monsters and get more from that. See 479. So yeah, what was I talking about? I have everything I need to make it happen, just like I did with Tistria. I don't want to go into this and be like, yay, I got him, and not be able to follow through. That's just the way I like to play. I save up uh, a lot over time, and I wait for the new general that I want during the new event because their percentage is always going to be higher than everyone else. Okay, even higher in the glory tokens, but you're limited to a certain amount. The epic historic general premium tickets, please, significantly higher, and you've got a chance to get all the other goodies. And I'm excited about that. And I'll probably get more fucking Edward teaches like I did last time. That was a trip, right? Anyways, I got that. I got a couple of these epic historics. Hey, I got another General Hall too. Remember in that one, I got Alessandra. That was awesome. I need this one. I need Toyotomi Hideyori. I need him because it'll complete another art treasure buff for NC mounted action. Come on. I've gotten Yan and Hojo twice each on this one. It's the same percentage. Give me Toyotomi. It's time. It's time for this, please. So I'm gonna do that. Plus, it's the what do you call it? What are we calling this? The trial of knights. So getting a new general and ascending a new general right now is perfect timing. It's serendipity. It's kismet. It's meant to be. I want you to be here with me. I will do a separate video on that. Look, it's level 2. I gotta just start opening forts. I will not be battling 1834 as well aware of how I play. Okay, cool. Nice, dude. We're gonna search a little bit here together, y'all. I gotta get in some forts. Uh, I'm gonna try to get my last 4 forts done. Quick, quick. We've still got 4 hours. Okay, I need, even if there's a 6 million one, I'll take it. I don't want anything less than that. It's just not as beneficial. I mean, it's anything is better than nothing, right? All right, taking a little. I'm gonna search while the rallies go. We talked about the general. We saw the Easter thing. We touched on the server merge. Interesting thing. Hopefully, there's some cool information. Talked about the expedition option or quest thing and a few new things during our server merge. Maybe it was specific to merging, or you experienced something new with this particular update. All right, God damn. Level 1, level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay, how much? How much? Please, please. 334? I can't, I won't. I won't. I just don't want to. Look, 334. They're pretty gregarious. Every now and then, more often than not, you find them all kind of clumped together. Gregarious meaning they can be found in groups. Okay? Put a chapter in here, a little uh, interlude, if you will. And by the way, I think I've been doing better at getting chapters in there for y'all so that you can get to where you want to go. Like, read the description, you know what I mean? Helps. Reading things helps. If like you go and you come by and you're like, oh my God, Lito, there you go again. Another 2 hour or 3 hour video. It is uh I've got things in chapters for you, so it can help you out. Because I want you to be able to, experience this, benefit from this. They're up here doing forts. Maybe follow them and get something good. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. I try and do best with my descriptions, but not get too wordy because I can be quite certainly pedantic. I get in all the details that I don't need, but loquacious, verbose. I just really want y'all to understand what you're getting get into. All right, and it goes along with the video's title. You got to know, so you're not just like, ah, man. After you click, I think studies show if anybody has to click like more than thrice, they're like, they're done. They're liable to, okay, it's not worth my time searching through this anymore. I want my 15 seconds of something else. All right, all right, all right. Dude, three. So I found one level five, a whole bunch of threes, twos, ones. I see the white trails of somebody else leaving because they got a fort that was over there, and I'm assuming that was probably at least an 800 or a billion based on how things have gone. Number one, let's check where I am on the world map here. I'm in a good spot as far as barbarian fortresses and where they can be found. As far as when it's time to refresh. Speaking of, okay, now 2 o'clock is when I'll do some more donations. Another level three. Am I going back over the same ones? I'll do that a lot. It's like, oh, I've already done that. Another level three. I know I didn't do that one. This is always usually a pretty good spot. There's another one down at the southwest level four. I probably already saw that one. It's 105er. Come on. Things are moving a little bit clunky as far as the refreshing and stuff goes, so it might be a time. Ah, damn, another level four. I have a habit of looking at those. Level two. It's like, encouraging that there are more and more fortresses, at least. It's been hard to find any at all, honestly. Maybe it's a time for it to be refreshing because it's a little bit delayed as far as going over, these portions of the maps. Hmm. 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 Come on. All right. Another rally's gonna have to start here, or not have to, but it'd be beneficial if I did it. So I'm gonna favorite that, so I know where to go back to, so I can start these two rallies. Always be rallying ABR. Got that some going. 513. I already got that one too. Sometimes going back to these old bookmarks will find a fort for you, so that's cool too. But I have clearly been clearing these out and have not been doing my due diligence to clear them out after I'm done. So this is a 391, a 39er, that's 591, 391. Okay, but alas, no forts. You guys can send a start too. Okay, okay, okay. So, do update. Anything as far as new events go, I want to go into the login because there is something there. And it's just kind of it's a version of the soul of the spiritual beast, the spiritual beast soul, right? Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about there, right? Look at these fellas, ladies, peoples are probably just exiting a fort now. We're sharing this map with a big alliance with some big old players. It's cool. I mean, they killed the world boss. I'm sure a lot of you are used to that. Or I've seen some of y'all in your power that you do that regularly. But best that I've done with our alliance that we've done together is oh shoot, we can take almost 40% off of some of the um, uh, world bosses. I'm quite proud of that. Feels good. But getting it to kill, oh man, you're dancing? Nice. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's awesome. Spider-Man's probably good at dancing. All right. Level four, level four, level two, level one. We're in an area where there should be a level five somewhere. Like we're due to come across one. We're due. The bill is due. Because I want to get into those events. What else? I want to talk about a couple of other things. Talk to you about kind of the biggest one that's on the horizon. I'm excited to go after that general. Super excited. Give you an update on some other stuff and what I'm doing, what my ideas are, and I'm sure get some good advice and or opinions and or comments, or some hate from it. I don't know when it comes to where I want to go with my main wall defense and the civilization equipment that is adorned by this main wall defender. Level one for gosh darn. Level two. And I don't know if any of y'all are like, you know what? You need to find that or use that app or whatever. I'm sorry. Never going to happen. I will never use an auto clicker to train my troops, and I have never, ever even thought of it. It was wild to hear that that's a thing, but I mean, it wasn't wild. It seems normal. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm from a different age where you had to mash that A B button over and over until your fingers bled if you wanted to accomplish anything. And it's not like, well, I'm better than you and I'm walking up hills both ways in the snow, nothing like that. But it's a sense of satisfaction. It's cathartic and this accomplishment that, yeah, I did that. I did that. I put all my effort into it because I cared about it, and it's a representation of me. And I'm not just trying to get somewhere, for the sake of getting there. I'm gonna work my way for it. I'm gonna learn a lot more. I'm gonna become a lot more have a lot more resolve and durability and gumption, and maple moxie by going through that kind of stuff. An auto clicker, go for it. Yeah, sure. Maybe not tell me about it, but hey, you do you. That's always been the theme here on this channel in this community. You do you. There are so many ways to go about this, but I don't know. I see perhaps people getting tired and or discouraged and or giving up on things because they haven't put the work in to get somewhere. Something else or someone else has done it for you. And it's not even just about money. You can throw money at this left and right, but it's insane how much you need to throw into it to get these kinds of returns that everyone thinks about and sees. You probably all know. Here we go. Yes, finally. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Finally, you know what? I'm celebrating with a medium. Uh so like if you don't want to pay, that's awesome. Don't play hard, get into it, go through it, and I want to encourage you, don't use an auto clicker, don't use an auto find. Put the work in so that nothing can discourage you, nothing can take you down. You've been through worse. I don't know. It's a game. This is my 2 cents. Like I said, I'm not judging. Maybe it sounds like it is, and I'm sorry, because I do have my opinions, but hey, I'm not going to be, well, that person had that, so that's why. No, I can be a little frustrated because maybe they're all gone, but I'm not going to, cry about it um, because it's affecting me. It's like, all right, keep moving on. My, I've been through worse. All right, here we go. I need to get herb. Oh, Nikes. Okay, I got to save that. I got to change my. I was so excited, I almost forgot to change my blazons. Don't want the monster blazons on there. Come on, please still be there. Yes, it's 1 billion. Yes, attack, attack. Oh yeah. Nope. Let's see here. The layers. Let's do 500. Boop, boop. And I need to layer this at least. It's a medium, so let's do 869. Okay, and then no, let's see, 28 69266. Okay, and then all the rest in 12. That's not that much. Let's go for it. I'm probably gonna have a lot. I'm nervous, and it's been a while. I finally found a billion fort. Yes. How you doing out there? Thank you for being here, spending this time with me, for sticking to it. Uh, would have been a really cool live stream. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow for some other stuff. And I had a feeling, but this is just kind of like, hey, I'm back. We're back. Let's hang out. Let's check this shiz out together, you know? Boom, boom, boom. Whoop. Russian, Russian in there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's not bad. Let's see here. Opens. Okay, what's going on here? Let's see. Hurry. Oh, geez. Yeah. I made sure to not say anything until after I sent my Marge. Ha ha ha. I guess it's this crazy thing, stupid I think. Yeah, 11,000. All right, all right. Oh man, it feels good to finally get that one. Let's see here. Where are we? I've got three left. Okay. Let's see here. I have three left for the day. Okay. Oops. So I need to get these blokes back, which is just one. So it was a 2.5 million, 22,000. That's probably all off the top. Let's take a look here. Yep, 17,000 here. So uh, they killed 1.3 million. My 13s killed 8 million, only 2,000. So I do need to have T14s in the mix, because if I do all 13 on a billion without my biggest March buff, I'm not going to get. It's not. I might not even defeat it. I might now, because I've got things a lot beefier than it used to be, but far less of these. Is at 89699. So probably I'm going to take off. I'm going to cut that in half. Cut that in half next time. The layers are fine at 500. And then I'm going to cut that in half, and I'm going to put the rest in T12. That's what I'll try. It'd be cool if I had another chance to do that, like meow. But all right, let's see here. Get another rally going, because that feller is camping. Okay, I need to bring those blokes in there soon. And I probably should look around that area too. There's probably something there. But uh, as while I do it, when in the Landsred, do as the Landsradians do, let's send a gosh dang, you know, rally out there so we can go talk about some other stuff. Okay, so to talk about this, I'll end it right about 2 hours, which is cool. Oh man, chapters are gonna be tough on this one to re-listen to it. Here I go. I'm complaining at everything. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, let's heal. What is it? 5.5 million in ore. I got 12 million back on that, so that's a significant gain. All right, even though I don't like how many wounded there were. Significant gain. It can be better though. It can be way better. The reason I send that is because Mountain's going to take care of Siege, even though there's going to be a lot of damage. I debuffed that attack and the defense on them, but there is far more, as in like 3.5 million more high tier ground and like than ranged, and other mounted. So mounted is the one I want. I could do range, but I think I get far more wounded because there's so many ground there. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, I need to check my times here. Let's check the times on our cities. Remember always AB, remember your ABC SC. Always be constructioning sub cities. See, we don't want to let that go. Oh man, when did that? Trying to win another Europe so I can do some more historic shebangs. Okay. Let's see here. Going through our time. because I want you to be constructioning. We don't have a speed up event right now, so I'm not going to worry about speeding any of these up. They're all working. But hey, let's take a look at my subsidy generals. What am I doing with those peoples? All right, Margaret, you're still doing cool. Slowly but surely getting those specialties going on. Achaemenidai, right on. Ooh, Hojo, we just had a crafting master event go. Um, um, I'm still working on this. I love the enemy troop debuff, range troop debuff, but got Parthian equipment on there. Yeah, these are majestic instead of dominant, but that's okay because it still has a huge enemy siege machine attack debuff. Huge, right? All right. So if it's got that still, I'm happy. Okay. So back off. All right. All right. Mark Antony's looking good as far as his gear goes. Dominant, dominant. Let's take a look at these boots. It's enemy siege at 42. The other one, mounted troop attack at 42. Going to see more siege against me than mounted, of course. Range defense, siege machine attack there. Okay, yeah, he's looking good. Specialty's looking good. Kaiman, yeah, I did it. I put Apollo on him. Put Apollo on him. And, I know that the refining attributes don't factor in, but all of these set attributes do. And of course, the basic attributes and the power levels. So I wanted to refine them as best I could. And 3 of these pieces are actually from Boudica. These ones do, however. Look, these ones have to. Subordinate city, increase subordinate city. Those, I mean, your subordinate city, of course, that's going to factor in. But these other ones, like load doesn't, march speed, of course, doesn't, and these ones won't. Specialties, though. Okay, so Badass looking good there. All right, Jan, just doing that here. Actually, today, siege and range debuff. Baldwin, I finally got another one of hymns in the last video. Oh boy, would I like to get Baldwin's skin. That would be awesome. Okay, shit. I'm close to being able to ascend Narcissus up 1. Armor's looking good. Ziska 1. Achaemenidai. Anyways, slowly but surely adding the Parthian and sometimes Apollo level stuff. Okay? Because this is what my plan was to do with Boudica and eventually Isaac Brock. This was an interesting thing, and I did not know, and maybe I just didn't care to pay attention. And I don't know if it's an update thing or a server thing. But instead of going Koryo, like, buddy, come on, clean it up, please. Just clean it up. Many, if not all, of the main wall defense peoples go. I chose to go just almost the straight debuff route and going Romulus civilization equipment. I had 3 third chests of the 30, pieces, and I just love all the debuffs. Now troop attack even on a helmet, so that benefits huge. HP debuff, 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 debuff. Especially when I start amplifying. Debuff, debuff, debuff. Siege machine HP. I've got a heavy siege defense and like high siege tech, as well an assistant general who's siege stud. All right, siege attack debuff, 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 debuff. So that's the route I'm going. Even though I'm missing out on all enemy troop attack minus 20 right now, I've got a ton of other debuffs. It's brought her power up. I just leveled up the Dragon of Thebes. All right, today to level 15. I'm stoked about that. So my wall defense is looking good. Siege has been one of the things that has hurt me the most, but with the new Parthian gear uh, that I have been putting on, increasing the potency and the abilities of my subordinate city mayors, and then at least having the Achaemenidai equipment. My debuff game is always, well, it's it's doing a very fine job, a stellar job, hitting that 50% max debuff cap. If not every time. I don't know. I haven't paid attention to a whole lot of it. And honestly, my keep hasn't been attacked in a long time. So the debuffs on the attack aren't going to be as accurate, reflecting all the debuffs you have. Why? Because you're not taking your subordinate cities with you to attack, right? You can solo, but not on an enemy, not in PvP, right? I'm not taking my subordinate cities with me when I go attack barbarian fortresses. I can when I go slay monsters for the power, but they don't debuff monsters. All right. Ah, man, fiddlesticks. All right, got another one there. Let's just start sending out these rallies. I need to finish up so I can get these forts done and post this video and be like, sorry, it's a mess, but I'm saying hey and I'm back. And how about that, Jack? Uh, it's fun. Let's see here. Boop, boop, boop. And maybe we'll find something by doing this as well. Shubloips, man. Shibloopies. No. Skidoosh. Dude, hey, we found a good one though. I like these. Oh yeah, that's one thing real quick before I go. Hey buddy, I love you. Hold on, I'm almost done with this, okay? Boop, 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 boop. 11, 11, 11, 11. Huh? Oh, probably down below you. See that yellow thing? Follow that yellow thing. Yeah, or down below you, right down below you, there's that red the sign. Here we go. I'm without buffs. I am no wounded on the B-17s now. Still working on the B-18s, but I did accomplish and got super close to the 3,000 mark in fame points not too long ago because I did the what do you call it? God damn, the conqueror of Jormungandr. The I slayed 1,000 B-16s. That was fun. Finally got it. Moving on to B-17s now, and they don't come by very often. But I got them. I got their number. Okay, so we talked about that. Sub-City Mares update there. Doing some big upgrades. All their specialties are slowly but surely getting maxed out, and I'm even starting to ascend a lot. All right, hopefully I can get some more of those tokens during this trial of nights. Let's see here. We looked at the general there, touched base on the fame, which was cool. Okay. Ah, I wanted to do value events. Looked at everything in here. Oh, check this out. This is something new. Past card packs. They have added these deals now to, let's see, 86, still 86,000% return, but you can select past card packs now. I need to complete Heavenly Fire. I need to complete fucking Star Pilgrimage from like 6 years ago. You can do it. You don't spend money? It's all good. Trade. Trading life has become really cool and happening now. You can get that jack, and you can double it, triple it. That's amazing. I love that they did that. Bravo. It's a new update. Did I tell you though, and whether or not, and maybe I did, these, I wanted to amplify these. I was saving my scroll fragments. Romulus, I may have done this earlier, or at least alluded to it and or mentioned it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to open up my scroll fragments, and I since have. Jesus. Did I passed them? I had to have, right? Yeah, of course I did. Okay, sorry. I'm like, I've got these scroll fragments. Okay, let me take a look. There's no Romulus in there. No Romulus set. And there's no Munso set. Why? Why? And there's in the supremacy ones too. No Romulus. I was gonna build the Romulus boots with the supremacy with 34, and I can't now. It's fine. I'm okay, but I'm just like, what? What happened? Is that an update? Is that this older server? Is that just normal? Because I never checked. I never looked at the detail. While in 1964, I didn't have the prescience and foresight to do this. God, I'm kicking myself. All right, another venture I'm doing. Now that I've got a lot of different officers. especially that are super beefs. There's a skill book shop in the academy, and a while ago they added this duty. Duty means poop. Skill book shop section. I noticed I purchased all these. Yeah, they cost 3,000 gems each, but what am I doing? Well, I have these equipped on all my officers for each particular position, and they're only a select amount. Like, let's see here: hospital officer, research factory, market, forge. I'll be damned, they almost have all of them, and a warehouse. Okay, I've been buying them. I don't use them anymore. Why am I buying them? Shabloips. Because you can disassemble them. This takes time and an investment, and I'm working on it still. You disassemble that action, okay, to get a junior officer skill book page service. You get 10 of these. Do this once a day over the course of however long you play. All right. Yeah, it costs what, 18,000 gems? What, buddy? Huh? See the arrow pointing to the blue and the yellow then? Go towards that, man. Sorry, buddy. You got to follow the indicators. They're really helpful. What I'm doing is breaking them down, disassembling, so I can compose them into, come on. I know that these are further down. I can compose them into, or maybe they're not. No, they are. Into compose a junior officer skill book chest. Junior officer skill book chest. Check out the details here. Ah, it is a level 1 and a level 2 skill. That's the only thing that comes out of here. And the level 2 skill is very low percentage. But what do you need to do, I'm assuming, in order to get a higher skill book chest? Get level 2s, disassemble them, and compose a higher officer skill book chest. How do I feel that, know that? Officer skill book package service. Senior officer skill book in here. Boom. This has 2, 3, and 4. Okay? But it's a senior officer, not a junior one like the ones I'm creating. So I'm assuming you got to gradually disassemble and go. That's why it takes a long time. It's an investment of quite a bit over time. I don't know when I'm going to open them to try and get those level 2 skills, because when I get them, should I equip them or should I disassemble them? I'm going to be like, what do I do? What do I do? Because level 2 is going to be significantly better than the level 1s that I have. Dilemmas. That's something I'm doing, but they are tremendously potent, especially in higher levels. I'm still coming through. Okay, good. Okay, right on. So that was that. General talked about Boudica, talked about Sub-City. We looked at the super feeding. I still want to go through valuable events. Hey, one little thing. I'd like not go through them significantly. One little thing. If you're going through the cake, now's the time. Now's the King's Party cake. Why? Supremacy Scroll. There's new castle, or there is a castle skin. Okay. Oh man, level 6. There's a castle decoration. It's a good time to get it. You'll get the supremacy scroll at the top. You'll get a castle decoration. You'll get some gear for your officers for one of the positions. You will get Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connell. We'll go look real quick. The one of the newest, or the newest military strategist officer. Okay. He is for the Forge. That's awesome. It is the biggest worth for all your money if you're doing that. Plus, one thing that always happens when there is a cake at the top, when there's a cake at the top of the when there's a cake, when there's a castle at the top of the cake, there will be a decoration, a decoration package. You can only buy it once. Triple coupon it and then gift these to somebody else. Decoration collection. It will have a march or a chat bubble or something that pairs up with the castle deck. One-time offer during event. The Bunny Legion. How cute. Okay? How cute. You need the Bunny Legion. Oops. In combination with the newest castle, Egg Garden, in order to yeah, attacking ground troop, research speed, ground amount troop. This is going reinforcement. Ah, don't do bad. Ooh, siege. So yeah, they're cute to unlock the buff associated with them and the subsequent rewards. Let's go see what the buff is for this. You'll be rocking it in these cool bunny. You'll be kicking people's asses in the bunnies, you know, and bunny castles and stuff. I love them. I love them. They look great. They're super fun. Here we go. Own to activate in rally ground troop, mounted troop HP. I'm assuming it's 5%, maybe more. Increases all resource gathering 10. That's a pretty cool bonus. And when you get those, you unlock all these things too. Okay, pretty cool. Good time to go through the cake. All right, standard stuff. Good stuff. Good. Oh, what do we have here? Console staff. We likes this kind of stuff. Okay, construction speed buffs. Archer Tower Academy. The interior is a very nice officer scroll chest. 20 rare packs for the newest. Supremacy. Yep. Academy Officers Crown. Love that. And then, like I said, Hugh O'Donnell. Sorry, I was off. The best. And only the second one available. I don't know if there's another Forge Officer. The best bang for your buck. It's a lot of buck, but now's the time to do it. We checked out these other ones. There's nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing new. Military tactics, successive. Nope, nope. Talked about that a while ago. Nothing new. Talked about that. It's going to be good. Let's lastly look at this login gifts. Okay, growth stage, that's the same. Empire Depot's the same. Limited the same. Lucky Raffle's the same. Super monthly cards the same. And there may be other things that are different too. Forgive me. Here we go. I want to do that sometime. But Hall of Historic Generals. This is like the soul of spiritual beast. Why? Because they're a challenge quest every day. Daily tasks. Okay. Activities, of course. Cultivate generals, cultivate generals, cultivate, refine, refine, refine. Boom. You do that every day, you're going to get a little bit of these goodies. Hey, check this out. 390,000% return. Boom. What are you going to get? 20% boost in all your points so you get there faster. These are pretty darn good rewards. Okay. Pretty darn good. I don't know. This is 250,000, but I don't know how much that costs. This one is 20. That's way more than 5 like these are kind of all the time. A lot more goodies in there. Can't see it unless you want to count it or unlock the previous one. Lots of good stuff. With this Hall of Historic Generals, I'm like, ooh, it sounds. Oh, look at this. Look at this chest. What is this? Oh, you get a pick. Talented Assistant General optional chest. You get to pick 3. Phenomenal, still incredible. Ground General Suchit. Godfrey of Bouillon. I don't recommend him. There are better ranged ones, a lot better ranged ones now. I want Beowulf. I'm actually trying to awaken Beowulf to be my 3rd big, heavy hitting, double drop, high rate monster march. Whoa. But how much is that? Got to get that one first, and I don't know if I want to. But that is a new event, Hall of Historic Generals. Oh, let's take a quick look here at what the seasonal, see, remember there were daily ones and seasonal ones for the Soul of Spiritual Beast. Seasonal. Consume Blood of Ares, perfect time with Trial of Knights. Thank you for pairing that up, Ebony. Consume 1 tickets, please. Epic Historic Premium. Consume 2. Easy peasy. I'm going to consume 70 of them, maybe. So I'll definitely be leveling this up. But that is the newest thing that I see. Holy crap. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about this. And it's kind of a shame that I'm doing it at the end. Gosh, this is probably the biggest mess as far as the video has ever gone. But hey, we're in this together. Dear Monarch, to provide a better gameplay experience, we have recently reduced the material cost required to Ascension and specialty upgrades for certain generals. Our system has detected that you already own the relevant generals, and compensation has been issued with this mail based on your actual upgrade process. Here are the generals. Okay, all of these generals being tavern generals, still helpful. Many of them in the uh, uh, covenants, generals with reduced runestone and blood of Ares. So these are reduced runestone. I haven't done any runestones for any of these, but I have done blood of Ares. Ah, I did, and a lot of moonstones. Maxed there, maxed there. Maxed there and awakened some of them. Look at that. I got 2.3 thousand more Blood of Ares and 42,000 rune stones because these are generals that I invested in way back when. And I was happy to do it. Why? Why? Because they're pimping out, I don't know why I say that stupid, my Council of State. All awakened generals. All awakened generals. All awakened generals. Just need to open more spots. Ah, not awakened yet, but I will be soon. Almost all awakened. I can awaken another ranged general, but I don't know if I want to use all of that Blood of Ares, considering I want to get the newest general, right? And if Artemisia doesn't pair up with them, I'll probably place her there. Oh, it breaks my heart. And then I need another ground there. But these generals I've awakened them from the tavern so I could put them in my council estate. And I got a whole shebangs back. And that feels good. Thank you, Ebony. That stuff is cool. I'm so grateful for you thinking about that and doing the work for us. It's been a special, start to this event and to this server merge. It's probably a good time to get some rest, buddy. What do you need? I'm going to finish. Let's finish quiet time and rest time so we don't get crazy with them since mom's still resting, okay? And then afterwards, since we're doing such a good job, hey, turn that friend upside down. Um, where's your water? Drink more of that. Thanks for cleaning. Throw your garbage away. Okay, go refill it, bro. Uh, 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 pick up that garbage, throw it away, please. Let's see here. Um, yes, new general. I don't want to use the blood of Ares. That's what I was saying. That's about it, man. It was a ton of fun for me. I hope you enjoy some of this action. There is other stuff to talk about. Forgive me if I've missed them. Um, y'all are great. I can't thank you enough for supporting me, supporting this community, and being there, and looking forward to this stuff and the kind words and maybe the not so kind words that you share when you do share. Like, subscribe, share, spread the good news for the good of the lands, rad, and everywhere and all beyond and beyond. I'm ready to get back. Oh man, let's see. Let's see what is it, a medium march? I'm not using the. Let's see what our newest buffs and stuff are doing. Insides, we can use resources and heal anyways. Wow, I found. Oh, how far am I? Okay, not far at all. Share the good news. That's what I was saying. Let's end this video, and I'm gonna post it and just be like, hey y'all, this is just a bunch of stuff talking about the event, updating you on what I'm doing, showing you some things. Am I showing up? I don't know, maybe a little bit. It's exciting to do and share together. All right. Um, we got um, Glorious Attire, Star Pilgrimage Rostam. That is awesome. That is one badass skin. I think. Look at that bull-headed mace. Gosh, view the general skin. This is a great look too. I love it. Thank you. Attacking mounted troop attack 10% if just owning it. And then when you use it, of course you will, when attacking, ranged troop attack minus 12%. That is awesome. That is awesome. Skins, one of the hardest flipping things to acquire as far as being lucky and or having to buy so much to guarantee it. I got so lucky with my Hermes skin way back when. I honestly don't even remember. So lucky. All right. You get 30 of these torches for free. Here's the prize pool. Yeah, good prizes. Irregardless, not a word by the way. You weren't going to get away with the whole video and me not say that. During the event, Rostam skin. After 171 consecutive draws, you're guaranteed this skin. Hold on, buddy. You're doing great. On a drawing of 172. Okay? 0.2% chance. It's actually more than the divination of fate. Hermes was 0.0 something. Anyways, 0.2% chance you're guaranteed on the 172nd draw. Well, how many do you need to get to guarantee it? Triple couponing, you'll get 4 because you at least need to buy this 4 times triple couponed. 120 every 4 times, 124 times. So that's 400, 440, 460, 480. 480 that you can purchase when you triple coupons all of them here. 480 plus the 30, that's 510 of these heirloom torches. Well, to recruit times 10 is 50. Holy crap. What is 510 divided by 50? 10? 10? 10, 510 divided by 50. It's 11, say 11. You will get to recruit times 10, 11 times. Or maybe just 10 tims. 10 times 10 is 100. You're looking at 400 clams, triple couponed all the way, just to get 100 recruitments. And you're guaranteed at 172. You're going to have to double your $100 package 4 more times at least, if not more, to guarantee yourself this. Skins are tough. They're expensive. Wow. Why you got to do this? Why you got to do this? Why? Well, I've got 30. I'm not paying for this. I can't afford it. My wife would kill me. I don't need it, even though I want it real bad. Let's use the 30 that I have to recruit and see how far away, how lucky we are with this 0.2% chance. What do you say? What do you say? Here we go. Recruit once. Shabloips! We got it! Ooh, 25 Blood of Aries. I'm a winner already. I love it. I love it. Come on! I do need speed ups, man. Everything costs a butt ton. Come on. Skadoosh, 25 there. How much do 25 Blood of Aries? Dang, 6.3 is pretty good. Pretty high, all things considered. I'll take it though. We got what, 3 more? Shabloips! Ugh. Come on, last 2. Be good to me. Be good to me. I need that. 125 mil. This is it, everybody. 0.2% chance. You were here with me when it happened. My son was too. Skadooshily bloips. Ah. Today was not my day. I'm glad you could share that with me though, because I wanted to do it with you. Not like that. Mind out of the gutter. I wanted you to be here with me. Okay? All right. So I'm going to sign off. I'm going to post this. You're going to watch it, hopefully, and or at least scroll by. Thank you again for being a part of this community. I am Lito II, R5 of the Landsrad on server 1834. Thank you for being here, for supporting me, each other. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Um, 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 and Ebony TKR is the R5 Life with Lito Muad'Dib. Uh, um, I have to put my mouse over here so I can do this much smoother, even though this is not smooth at all. Uh-oh. Get out of here, screen. Um, gonna say goodbye again. Yeah. Peace. I love you. You're missing an arm.